I want you to feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie, share that heat of love. I wanna ride the
1 hour later.
Okay, so we landed and now we're in Raleigh, North Carolina, getting ready to go. Woo!
Camping like the narco. Got dope like Pablo. Cut throat like Pablo. Chop trees with the Draco. On the north got Diego. Say hasta luego. We'll be in rapping kilo. Snub nose with potato. Take out. No monkey in the jungle, blind hot like a sauna. Bouncing up and I'm trying to weave an anaconda. Jumping in the water, trying to sleep across the water. Got see cars out, got me big bad for Ronald. Out bag of money, knew I gotta have it. Savage, but I'm still a gentleman in Cali. Atlantic, nigga turn them in about the cabbage. Kill this whole family, if you run off with the package.
So we're at, you can see there, we're in the undergraduate admissions building, and I'm emailing my teachers so they said I could shadow student for the day, which sounds super cool. So we're outside and it's like gym class that people are required to take. I think that's pretty cool over here. I mean, I don't really want to take gym class, but and it's getting hotter now. Like when I was at the airplane, it was really cold, but now I'm super hot. So
A few moments later.
and I don't know what I thought gym class was going to be like in college, because the last gym class I took was in 7th grade, but they're doing like workouts, like pushing tires and stuff, and I'm like, what? Let me show y'all the field.
I want you to feel that heat, and we can ride the boogie, share that heat of love. I wanna ride
Say hi. You want to do in class? What's the name of this class again?
Greek mythology.
Greek mythology for you Percy Jackson lovers. Now we're in downtown Raleigh with my mama. I'm walking into you. But we are about to go get something to eat, but the place isn't finished eating and it's really good. So if you're here, probably go to pools. There's a bunch of them. Okay, so hello everyone. Today is the second day of my UNC trip. My mom's working, so I'm sorry if you hear her in the background. But today we're going on a tour of UNC. I think it's like 2 hours. It's a lot of walking. I know that, and it's going to be quite hot. Well, it's going to be like 80 degrees, so some people might say that it's hot, and some but I think it's over 80 degrees. That's some heat. But I'm really excited to see like all around campus, because I only saw a small portion yesterday. So I'm excited to see like where classes are, where residential places are, and I'm a sports fanatic, so I hope I can see like more of where all that stuff is. So yeah, what other interesting thing is we have to go to the undergraduate admissions building and check in 15 minutes early. So we're gonna be leaving the hotel on the shuttle that they're gonna send us here. So I want to make sure like on all this different stuff I'm telling you like what parts UNC is providing for us. So yesterday they got our flight. They also had someone pick us up from the airport. And then they also had in our hotel, and tomorrow they have today they have our hotel and someone driving us to UNC on the shuttle. And then yeah, tomorrow our flight, someone driving us there. But yeah, that's all I have for right now, and I'll show y'all everything once we start getting ready to go. I leave in about like 25 minutes, so see y'all then. I'm gonna do some homework because I'm still in school. But yeah, we're sitting outside waiting for the shuttle. There goes mother drinking some water. I think it's gonna should have got some water for the tour, but
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky ruin my vibe. Usually I don't do this often, but since recruiting isn't an option due to unusual rain and thunder, baby, I wonder, would you just put your sweats on for me? Yeah.
We're sitting down on campus. We got our hats and stuff from the campus store, and we're waiting for our lift to pick us up. And I got like a loaf from the campus store as well. And this, it was quite expensive. It was $10, but super thirsty, super hot. How'd you like the tour, Mom? I liked it. Hungry, eating M&Ms. There's another tour back there. We're in front of the Connor residential community. That looks so cool. Look at how it looks in light and everything. But yeah, all of it is super pretty. Okay, so now we're back at the hotel. I'm about to go to class. Overall, I thought it was a really good tour. Yeah. It's definitely a big campus. Like I said, a lot of walking. There's a lot of cool stuff. We went in a couple buildings like the engineering center. We went into the biology center that they have. We went to a lot of stuff. So yeah, good tour, would recommend. Okay, so now we're going to dinner. Yeah, my class actually got canceled today. Okay, so we're at dinner and we're going to this taco place called Chubby Tacos. Yeah, mother's food. Okay, they have this.
You put it all on there?
For a good amount.
It looks spicy, huh? I know. You saw me post just a little bit right there.
Okay, so now I'm at the hotel and I took a shower and do some homework, and then we're gonna start again tomorrow to go to the class at UNC at 9 in the morning.
I want you to feel that heat.
Okay, so hello everyone. It is the morning of that Wednesday. It's around 8:15, and so I'm gonna get ready to go to class. I'm just eating breakfast. I'm already dressed, got ready for the day, got a lot of my stuff packed, so when I come back I can just go to the shuttle, which leaves at not the shuttle, the car that's going to take us to the airport at 11:15. And yeah, once I get to the school, I was gonna get bagels, but not get like that take too long, but their bagels look really good. But I'm gonna go to the bookstore because I brought a tennis skirt for the plane and I'm gonna freeze, so that's definitely not the move. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm outside waiting for my lift. Yeah, I have a little notebook. I really want, there was like this one class that was about like philosophy of race, but it was later in the day and I would miss my flight. So I went exercise science. This is the only one I could like go to, but yeah, I hope it'll be interesting. Headed to class. They said it's like a 5-minute walk, and I got another one of these. So that's great, because I really thought I was gonna be late, and I think I'm gonna go to the store afterwards, and that's great because I got another coupon. Yeah. This is really scary because I'm not the most apt person with directions. I have a very great tendency to get lost, especially when I'm driving, but I don't walk places that much, so I would assume it's the same thing. My geography is just it's not good. Okay, I'm back from class and it's really good. I didn't think I was gonna understand all of it, but I ended up thinking it was pretty well. So yeah, I'm getting my sweatpants now. Okay, So I'm back from class. It was a sports psychology class, and we learned like about development and stuff. It was really interesting. I met 2 other girls on the way, and they were like group activities for like figuring out like case studies and stuff during class. And turns out exercise science is a pretty big major at UNC. So that's something to consider too. A lot of people who want to go pre-med do what they were talking about, and like occupational therapy and all that different stuff. But it was really interesting. We learned about like the stages of development. Like level 1, you just take into account yourself, but then you get all the way up to level 5 where you take into account the well-being of others. We did a couple case studies for that. I answered a question. Yeah, but overall it was a really interesting class. It kind of made me like in college if I want to take some classes like that. I don't know if I like want to major in or minor in it or anything, but I think it was like interesting. It's something definitely that keeps you engaged the whole time. So in class, the teacher was like, when you're walking down the street, how many times have somebody cut you off and you got frustrated? And everybody raised, and a bunch of people raised their hand, and he was like, but it's not like in sports where your mental capacity is lower, and so you don't push them down. And somebody said I should have. And I was like, that was funny. And the teacher was like, well, don't tell me, I don't want to know. Yeah, and then I figured out a solution. I went to the store. The sweatshirts were like $50. No, the sweatpants were like $50. And I was like, that's not ethical for me at all. I'm not buying $50 sweatpants. Not doing that. Then I was like, then I can put a sweatshirt on my legs. That will work. Then the sweatshirts were more expensive than the sweatpants. They were like $70. I'm like, I'm not doing that, even with a 20% coupon. So I came up with a solution about this long sleeve t-shirt that was $29, but 20% off, it was like $24. And I'm gonna put this sweatshirt on my legs. Yeah. So I'll see y'all later. We're headed to the airport. At the airport, we're checked in. We're just waiting for a flight. I'm eating. I'm about to go to class because I'm still in school. Yeah. I took off my classes on Monday, so and I have to miss my last class. I'm gonna be on the flight. But yeah, so I'm gonna go to class and I'm gonna eat. Those are my plans.
From being removed from the aircraft or
Now we have landed. Now we're really back, and my hair looks really bad, so we can ignore that. I wanted to say thank you to everyone for watching this video, and I hope you had a great time, because I had a great time going on the trip. The trip was through the travel grant program, and I'm really thankful for being able to have that experience. I loved going on the tour. I loved being able to be in a college classroom, having the great opportunity to shadow a student. It was all really amazing. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we